Hello, welcome back to Basics of Mechatronics class. In this session, I would like to demonstrate you how to program an Arduino using Simulink, which is a graphical programming. If you think that programming Arduino using Arduino IDE or using MATLAB is still difficult enough, Simulink can be an alternative, allowing us to perform programming easier, in my opinion, because the programming is graphical instead of textural. Okay, this is MATLAB. The first time is we need to open Simulink, blank model, and then on the blank model menu, click library browser. Okay, there are so many menus you can open here. I'm opening a source. Okay, it is my most preferable method. I'm opening this outside, and then I'm dragging pulse generator. Okay, pulse generator, and I want to monitor this using digital oscilloscope in Simulink, called as scope. I'm setting the amplitude as 1, the period as, let's say, 2 seconds, and the percent of pulse width is 50%. So 50% on, 50% off, 50% on, 50% off, and so on. The next one is, okay, let me see. Simulink support package for Arduino. I'm using common block such as digital output. I'm dragging it there. I'm connecting the Arduino pin number 13 to the pulse generator. Okay, so I have connected the pulse generator already to the hardware or the Arduino. Okay, at the same time, I would like to demonstrate you analog input. I'm dragging it here, and then let me maximize the appearance. I'm making a copy of scope. I'm making another scope here. I'm connecting the scope and the Arduino or the hardware. On the Simulink, I'm trying to look for a dashboard. On the dashboard, I can use this gauge. This is an interactive interface allowing us to monitor real-time data generated on the Arduino. Okay, I'm trying to remove, to replace, to relocate it. Cut and paste. I put it here. And then I want to add more dashboard scope. I'm dragging it. There is a linear gauge, but currently I'm using dashboard scope. I put it there on my program. And then I'm moving it somewhere. Cut and paste. Okay, if you want to move them, just block it and then move it using your cursor. Okay, all required component is has been made. Then I want to connect this. Click here and then click here. Okay, check the connection. Now the dashboard is connected directly to the hardware. So now they are getting connected to the hardware. The pin out must be pin number A0 because I'm using A0. Double click on this. I'm changing the scale 1023. Remember, the maximum value of analog input is 1000 23. Yeah, a 10 bits analog to digital converter. Okay, almost ready. I'm setting the scale of this one. The minimum is 0. The maximum is 1023. Apply. The time is set at 20 seconds, and then it is scrolling automatically. So like on the oscilloscope, it will be scrolling automatically. Yeah, apply. Okay. Now the scale is set already. Okay, I'm setting this one. The minimum is 0. I think -2. The maximum is +2. It will be a digital signal 0101. Yeah, so I'm setting the minimum as -2 and +2. This is 20 seconds and automatically scrolling. Closing this. Okay, this is pretty important. Model setting, click here, and then the solver, I'm using fixed step, so the step of time is fixed as 0.01 second. So the update rate, yeah, is 10 millisecond, like delay on Arduino IDE. And then the hardware implementation, I'm using Arduino Uno. Yeah. Okay. I think there is nothing to do here. Yeah, just okay or apply. Yeah. Run on board. Yeah, so we can run this program on the board, on the Arduino. Yeah, choose the bottom one, connected I/O. Yeah. Okay, connected I/O, and then the pacing is important. We have to synchronize the clocking. Yeah, 1 means that the time is precisely the same. 1.2 is faster than the actual. Okay, I'm simulating this for 40 seconds. Yeah. Okay, let me set this as 60 seconds, 1 minute, and then I'm running this. Click run. Yeah. Okay, let's see what happened. I'm running this. Okay. Please pay attention to the signal. Yeah, on the oscilloscope, off, on, and please look at the hardware. Yeah, it is synchronized. So it follows the instruction generated by the Simulink: on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Okay, I'm closing this. Now I want to monitor the angular position of the potentiometer. I'm rotating this clockwise, counterclockwise. You see that both of scope and the gauge, yeah, are synchronized real time. Yeah, there are some noise. Okay, that's all my presentation for today. Thank you for watching. See you again on the next session.